Hello, Meoni here, and welcome back to another news video. This time we've got two things to talk about. First of all, the next Letter from a Producer Live is scheduled for June the 14th. So this will obviously talk about early access and obviously the run-up of Dawntrail based on feedback, probably talking about the benchmark and continued feedback from that, as well as some live gameplay. They say latest updates on Dawntrail, including live gameplay. So I'm not sure what more there is to show. I'm terrified that they'll show too much. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I think what they've shown already is quite impressive, but maybe we'll get some other announcements as well, which I can't wait to hear about. So, of course, we have this on the 14th of June at 4 a.m. PDT. So, obviously, you can watch this on YouTube Live, Nico Live, or Twitch. And, of course, it says patch 7.0 updates and miscellaneous updates. So, yeah, it does actually have live interpretation from Japanese to English. So, this will not actually require me to do much in terms of like trying to find translations on the internet, so that's pretty good. But of course, if you are not going to be around at this specific time, then you can count on people like me to make videos to summarize that. That's not the only piece of news though. In the run-up for Dawntrail, obviously there are some changes that happen to the game, and we're going to see a lot more posts like this. This one then talking about the changes to scripts and elegant tomestones. So if you're new to the game, perhaps you've not played an entire expansion before, they usually retire types of tomestone currencies just before the next expansion. So this is going to be no different. So it says changes to scripts and elegant tomes. So 7.0 will see several changes to elegant tomestones and scripts, including the removal of elegant tomestones of astronomy, as well as yellow crafters and gatherer scripts. Players carrying any of these currencies are advised to exchange them before the start of 7.0 maintenance. So of course here are there's a new set of tomestones. 2 new types will be added, which can only be obtained after reaching level 100 with at least one class of job. Poetics are obviously going nowhere. They will just be there, and some things will convert down to those. But as you can see, comedy, causality, and astronomy are going the way of the dodo in terms of obtaining. You can exchange the comedy for elegant tomestones of poetics after the release of the expansion. Causality, exactly the same, turns into poetics once you convert them after the release of the expansion, and astronomy will be removed with the release of 7.0. So if you want to go and trade up your astronomy now, you need to, because if you've got any of these, as soon as 7.0 goes, they will be gone. You will not be able to do anything. They will be deleted from your character. So you can exchange those for elegant tomestones of causality until the start of that maintenance. So if you still have some of those left, those red astronomy tomes, you know what to do. They were kind of like retired a long time ago, but just in case you've still got some. And then of course poetics are still going to be acquirable in the game all the way up until level 90. Basically everything to 90 will get you your tomestones of poetics, if that's something you need for like relic weapons, things like that. Comedy and causality no longer going to be obtainable, and obviously you can exchange these at various places in the game, such as astronomy. If you want to go trade those now, you need to go to Oriana in Revenant's Toll, and you'll be able to exchange them there. Crafters and gatherer scripts then, as you can see, there's going to be new crafters and gatherer scripts. Of course, they don't name those, but white script rewards will be changed to purple scripts with the release of 7.0, so that's how that works. And white scripts themselves can be exchanged for purple scripts after the release of the expansion, and items obtained by exchanging white scripts will instead be obtainable by exchanging purple scripts, with some exceptions. And yellow scripts are removed completely from the game in 7.0. And can be exchanged for white scripts until the start of 7.0 maintenance. So basic sort of update, nothing too strenuous, but of course it's worth mentioning if you've never played through an entire expansion before. Yes, but I'm very excited for the obviously the live letter. I can't wait to see what they have to talk about. And of course, any news is good news leading up to the expansion. We've just today got the benchmark release, the updated benchmark. I'll have a video out on that momentarily. Yeah, it's a good time to be into 14. It really is. Anyway, much love, and I'll see you all next time.